Good evening, everybody. Welcome. It's great to see everybody. Thanks, we really appreciate you coming here. Pretty special night for Wadsworth Older Adults Foundation, special night for the Senior Center and all these folks on stage, so really appreciate you coming out. Before we get going here, I do want to give you just a little idea of what the Wadsworth Older Adults Foundation is about. The foundation itself, our primary mission is to just help raise funds for the Senior Center, to try and support our seniors. We do some fundraising. We do 12 days of Christmas, and we raise some money so we can do some things that maybe wouldn't ordinarily be in their budget. So we've done a lot of nice things lately, and I think any of you that have been over there have seen that. So there's a lot of people on the board to thank for that. I'm not going to name them all, but if you are on the board, could you just please stand up real quick? Where do I have everybody? Are they all hiding? Are they all out front? There we go. Raise your hand. That's it. There's quite a few of them here tonight. There might be a few of them out there, but they do a great job. They do a lot of work. They work more than I do. They just like me to stand up here and talk. So they do a great job, and we really appreciate it. So we're going to get moving here. First of all, it's my pleasure to introduce tonight's Master of Ceremonies, Ray Horner. Many of us know Ray as a familiar and trusted voice of the morning show on WAKR, where he has been waking up listeners and keeping our community informed since 2000. Before joining WAKR, Ray built a successful broadcasting career in Erie, Pennsylvania area, serving as both a radio host and operations manager in Meadville. Ray's talent and dedication have earned him many honors, including being named Sportscaster of the Year twice by the Pennsylvania Association of Broadcasters. He also shares his passions for sports as the play-by-play voice for the Hiram College Athletics. But what truly makes Ray special is his heart for serving others. He has dedicated his time and energy to organizations such as Big Brothers, Big Sisters, the Akron Children's Concert Society, Akron Public Schools, and the Embrace Care Clinic, making a meaningful difference throughout the region, and including in our community, doing things like this for us. When he's away from the microphone, Ray enjoys baseball, outdoor activities, and most of all, spending time with his family. His wife, Melissa, and their 4 children, Elizabeth, Rocco, Ava, and Gia, they proudly call Wadsworth home, and Ray actually had to come from a track meet for his daughters here to do this, and then he has to go back and catch the 3,200 meter before it's done. Tonight, we are fortunate to have someone who not only knows how to tell a great story, but who also cares deeply about the people and the communities that he serves. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to tonight's MC, Ray Horner.
Thank you, sir. Thanks to Rich and Lori in inviting me to be part of this wonderful party. And as Rich mentioned, 2000, we brought our growing family to Wadsworth. And I think I talked about this, so I won't get too deep in the woods, but when we moved into the Northeast Ohio area, we took a couple of spins around the region, and this place immediately felt like home to us with Wadsworth. At that time, we just had Elizabeth. She ended up going to Sacred Heart and then here to Wadsworth High School. Since then, Rocco has graduated from Wadsworth High School, graduate of Kent State University, and as Rich mentioned, I have sophomore girls, twins actually, who go to the high school right now. But 25 years, and Wadsworth is such a special community that we see. I know I've interviewed Mayor Laba on my show many times, and you folks in this room should be really proud of what you've built and what you have here, and that's why we're going to be here tonight, honoring some of the special people. So I thank you very much, and thanks to Rich for the kind introduction. Well, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out. I'm Ray Horner, and I'm honored to be here as your Master of Ceremonies for tonight's Senior Advocate Hall of Fame. We've just enjoyed the beautiful video montage thanks to Did It Videography, which I think perfectly sets the tone for why we're gathered here tonight, to celebrate 4 amazing inductees who have dedicated their time, energy, and passion to advocating for older adults in this wonderful community. Tonight's inductees have all made a significant difference at the Suprema Senior Center and the seniors that they serve. The Wadsworth Older Adults Foundation, created for Senior Advocate Hall of Fame Awards in 2008, and is this year's and is extra special because it marks the Suprema Senior Center's 50th anniversary. You'll find a special invitation on the back of your program here tonight. We hope you can join us on June 12th to celebrate 5 decades of serving seniors. The current staff dream team, Lori Wilkinson, Tammy Radish, Amy Rook-Smith, do an amazing job serving our seniors each and every day. And I've been there speaking a number of times, and boy, they are top shelf and organizing and making it fun for seniors. Along with their staff at Suprema Senior Center, they would also like to say that they could not go do today without Wadsworth Older Adults Foundation. Over 40 years, their mission has been to provide proactive, supplemental support to the programs and services of the Suprema Senior Center. So I'd like to have the WOAH board members and senior staff stand up right now to be recognized for their fine work this year. Well done. 2008, this event has recognized individuals and organizations who have made a significant difference in the lives of older adults in our community. This is actually a physical Hall of Fame wall located in the Suprema Senior Center's hallway where you can admire all the past inductees who also are listed in your program. Tonight, we're excited to add 4 more outstanding inductees to the wall. So what do you say we do it? And let's welcome our very first presenter, Lori Wilkinson. As a director of Suprema Senior Center, Lori sees the impact of senior advocacy firsthand every single day. She's been a tireless leader in promoting successful aging and has been driving force behind the Senior Center for almost 17 years. Lori will now recognize David and Ellen Stark. Lori Wilkinson.
David and Ellen, if you want to join me right up here, whenever you'd like. If you'd like me to talk first, that is fine too. I want to say, whenever you walk into our media room on any given Friday afternoon at 2 o'clock, the atmosphere is much different than the vibrancy and hubbub of the Senior Center on a normal basis, because on Fridays it's quiet, it's focused and deeply personal, as that room is transformed into a gateway to the past, led by 2 of the most dedicated volunteers, David and Ellen Stark. They lead our genealogy class, and the word class probably isn't the best word because they don't just teach, they guide. They sit one-on-one with our seniors and help them navigate the complex and often frustrating maze of finding family history. Sometimes they have a couple of young adults from their church that are joining them, turning the program into an intergenerational magical opportunity. I have personally observed Ellen and Dave in action since 2016, when we originally sat down and discussed putting this brilliant program together for our senior center. Dave and Ellen are truly a dynamic duo. During COVID, they quickly pivoted and offered to help seniors by phone. True dedication that helped define one of the ways that we became known as a senior center without walls. When we reopened in 2021, we finally had a way to start tracking the impact that they've had. And since fall of 2021, they have worked with over 100 individual seniors, a total of 685 times, offering dedicated one-on-one guidance, patience, and discovery. Through their work, the results have been nothing but extraordinary. Countless times I've had a senior stop at my office on the way out of the media room, just so excited about what they discovered that day. They have helped seniors trace their family history back to medieval royalty. They even helped one of our seniors find their brother's resting place who had been missing since Vietnam. David and Ellen aren't just helping people find names and dates in a computer. They are helping people find and make priceless legacies. You both, David and Ellen, are making a significant difference in the lives of so many seniors, and you've been doing this for over a decade. It is our honor to induct you both into the Senior Advocate Hall of Fame. Congratulations.
I didn't know we were going to get a pretty. Isn't that lovely? Thank you very much, Lori. Since the beginning of our being here, Lori and I have become fast friends. We get along so well. And when she was hiring people, I said she just needed to hire a couple of women who smiled as much as she did, because she does smile all the time. The program really began with someone who I have to mention. It was Joe Lockwood. And Joe Lockwood came up with the idea of us coming up to the senior center and working with the seniors. He unfortunately missed a few things, like telling the missionaries that this is what they were supposed to do, and asking the missionaries if they knew how to do family search. He asked several people if they would show up, and we showed up and found out that there were a few glitches in the program. And so we kind of helped put the glitches together. And ever since then, every Friday at 2 o'clock, we're there. Usually there's 1 to 5 people who are there. If we have missionaries who show up, that's wonderful. If we have 4 of us and 4 people who come to do their genealogy, that's a perfect afternoon, because everyone gets one-on-one attention. And we have our expert here who worked for the church. And I can oftentimes take a person and say, what do you want? What do you need? What do you have? And take them in and start looking for it. And I eventually come to a point in time when I say, David, can you come over here and show me how to do this? And unfortunately, as with all mathematicians, he pops over, does it, and leaves, so I never learn how to do it. We have had people who have come in who have wanted specific things. I see one of our older people, one of the people who came in the first year is here tonight, and one of the couples that we're working with right now is here tonight. That's really lovely. Thank you, all of you. We just show up, and whoever's there, we work with them. Sometimes nobody's there, and we play around with our own genealogy, but that's not nearly as much fun as taking someone who's not had anything, and all of a sudden they are being traced back to the 16th century. They walk out going, oh, wow. Sometimes they don't. A few weeks ago, we had a guy who wanted to know if his grandmother was related to, I don't remember. And we went in and we traced him back to the 16th century. And we were real excited. And he did not understand that. He still didn't understand who his grandmother was related to. His question was different from our question. We bring missionaries in, and the missionaries help us, and the missionaries who have been working with Family Search for so long, they don't have a lot of people they've been able to find because their families have found people. And when they find a whole bunch of people popping up, they go, look at this, come over here and look at this is really exciting. So there's a whole lot that we just enjoy. We enjoy the older people. We enjoy helping them. We adjust to whatever it is they need. If they need us to type, we type. If they want to type themselves, we let them type themselves. And we spend an hour or more asking them questions about themselves and about their lives in a format, in a framework. And we love it, and they love it. And thank you for everyone for this award. We didn't expect it at all. It was a surprise. Thank you.
Let's now welcome our second presenter to the podium, and that's Rich Berlin. Rich, who has served as the president of the Wadsworth Older Adults Foundation for several years, leads with a vision to ensure the resources that our seniors rely on to remain strong and vibrant. He has been with Wadsworth City Schools for over 20 years, currently as principal at Wadsworth High School. Rich will now recognize the Wadsworth Eagles.
Hey, if I could have Rich Hudgens join me up here. He's representing the Wadsworth Eagles. It is a privilege to recognize an organization whose impact on the Wadsworth community spans generations and continues to grow stronger with time. Since its founding in 1931, the Wadsworth Fraternal Order of Eagles 2117 has stood as a cornerstone of service, fellowship, and generosity. With a vibrant membership of approximately 1,100 individuals, including a committed women's auxiliary, the Eagles have built a culture rooted in compassion and community responsibility. Their motto, "People helping people," is more than just words. It's a guiding principle brought to life through meaningful actions. Rich Hudgens, a trustee who was instrumental in forming the People Helping People initiative, helped lay the foundation for what has become one of the organization's most impactful community efforts. Since launching the initiative in 2021, the Wadsworth Eagles have contributed an extraordinary $700,000 to more than 50 local organizations in just 5 years. That level of impact speaks not only for their generosity, but to their deep understanding of what a community needs to thrive. What makes this recognition especially fitting tonight is their unwavering commitment to older adults. With more than half of their membership being seniors themselves, the Eagles bring both empathy and dedication to supporting this vital part of our community. Their ongoing partnership with the Wadsworth Older Adults Foundation, along with their steadfast support of the annual 12 Days of Christmas fundraiser, ensures that older adults in Wadsworth are seen, valued, and cared for, especially during times when connections matter most. The Wadsworth Eagles embody the very spirit of this Hall of Fame: service, leadership, and a lasting positive impact on the lives of others. It is with great respect and appreciation that we honor the Wadsworth Fraternal Order of Eagles 2117 as inductees into the Wadsworth Older Adults Hall of Fame. Their legacy of generosity and commitment will continue to inspire our community for years to come. Congratulations.
Wow, happy Earth Day, everybody. We have 1,100 members, and they all work to help people, and they want to thank you. I'm not sure where everybody came tonight, but we were supposed to have people. They probably got lost. Again, our motto was people helping people, and that's what we do. I know you may hear it on the TV from some bank, but they stole that from us. And it's a great honor for us for the award and to help the Senior Center, and we will continue. And thank you again.
You know, you heard Earth Day. Earth Day started this date in 1970, and I won't bore you with too many facts, but we do have a wonderful recycling station here in the city of Wadsworth. And as you're putting recyclables together, think about this. One soda pop can that you recycle, one soda pop can run a television for 3 hours. So when you think about that and recycling and what Earth Day is all about, it also says if you turn off your computer when you're not using it, you save 85% energy out of your house. So those are a couple things to think about as we celebrate Earth Day. All right, let's welcome our third presenter, Annette Canone. As Vice President of the Wadsworth Older Adults Foundation, Annette is a dedicated advocate whose commitment to our seniors is matched only by her passion for community service. Currently a realtor with Howard Hanna's Team Thompson, she has spent nearly a lifetime serving seniors in many capacities. Annette will now recognize She Did It Videography.
Good evening, everyone. I think I'm too short for this. Today, I have the distinct pleasure of presenting the Senior Advocate Award to Jenny Young. She did it videography. Jenny, if you can come on up, please. Jenny and I promise not to get too emotional. Jenny is a proclaimed just a kid from Akron, but she is so much more than that. She's a wife, a mom, and a dear friend. Jenny, along with her husband, Jeremy, AKA Jenny's husband, and their very tall and creative son, Jet, live right here in Wadsworth. Jenny didn't grow up with grandparents, so she has graciously poured out her love onto all of us. Serving on the Wadsworth Older Adults Foundation Board from 2019 to 2026, Jenny has provided vital visibility for the Suprema Senior Center. In fact, her magic touch has catapulted a video of seniors dancing at the Royal Ball. Some of them are in this room tonight. Wave. In the video? Yes, they're in the video. And we are up to 4.9 million or so views, and 6 continents, and the only place that we've not touched is Antarctica. So who in here has a friend in Antarctica? Anybody? If you do, please share the video. Jenny's also been my Facebook teammate for a number of years. We used to have 200 followers, and now we have about 2,400 followers. People just love to watch what our seniors are doing in our great town. Jenny has a unique way of making us feel celebrated and childlike. If you've ever been on the other side of her camera, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You get free rein to do whatever you want. Jenny has received numerous local, regional, and national awards. Jenny, we're so blessed to have you in our community. When your goals and your passion align with and focus on helping others, creative and amazing things happen, and those things have happened for you. On a personal note, I'll never forget meeting Jenny back in 2018. She was a snotty-nosed little girl, and she was just first launching her business. She gave me permission to say that, by the way. Little did she know that her business would grow and flourish and impact so many of us. Jenny, I am so proud of you. Everyone, please help me congratulate Jenny, and She Did It Videography.
Okay, I know we worked in tandem on Facebook, but I can't even believe how similar our speeches are. We didn't work on that together at all. I'm going to read these words from my phone because leaving the board, oh, here we go. Will you read it? No. You read it. Just read that line.
Okay. Where is it?
Okay.
Okay, leaving the board was not easy for me, so I'll have to speak with support or I will crumble on this very stage.
And I'm doing it. Okay, so I very much feel like the friend who switched schools in the middle of the school year and left all her friends behind. And those words couldn't be truer. I cried when I was leaving. I cried when I sat down with Lori. I cried as I made the Hall of Fame video. It took me days to tell Annette. I struggled calling Jim. And I cried as I typed this on my phone. That is how much this organization means to me. In 2019, I was asked to film the Royal Ball, and I just fell in love with every soul that showed up to dance or just got dressed up to enjoy an evening. I promptly joined the board and was enthusiastically supported by Lori with all of my ideas. Bringing a tattoo artist in to tattoo the seniors. Who got tattoos? Anybody? Yeah. Making baseball cards of the seniors' faces, making cafe cash using the seniors' faces, being sure we captured the first indoor snowball fight, partnering with Leadership Medina County so our seniors represented their generation for Multi-Generational Day, and sharing our seniors with the world as they went viral in their AC/DC Highway to Hell video. And then I also made a joke, if anybody knows a penguin, I'm looking for one because we're missing Antarctica. I did not grow up with grandparents, so when I walked in the Suprema doors, I had no problem in joining in and having fun with each and every one of them. I feel like I adopted all of them as friends and family, so this recognition really does mean the world to me, and does everyone who walks in those doors and helps make it a very special place, continuing to break the stigma of what it means to be an older adult. I have married a third-generation Wadsworthian, making Jet the fourth generation, so you all know quite well that I'm not going anywhere. Wadsworth waters, they run deep. I want to thank the Older Adult Foundation for thinking of me. It means a lot. Thanks to the Suprema Senior Center cuties, as I call you, for letting me in and letting me have fun with you. And thank you to my new board at Project Learn of Medina County for coming to support me. I'm not going anywhere. I am just down the road at the bookstore. So thanks, everybody. Thanks. Thank you for making me cry. Oh. Thank you.
All right. At this time, I'd like to bring up our fourth presenter who has been busy all day today. Well, actually, every day. Let's bring up Mayor Robin Lawbaugh. Well, it's my honor to introduce Robin once again as our final presenter. She is a dedicated and respected leader who has consistently championed the growth and well-being of our fine city, Wadsworth. Her support of the senior community and Suprema Senior Center has been unwavering since stepping into the role in 2008. Mayor Lawbaugh will now present the Leatherman Achievement Award to the Giving Foundation. Mayor Robin Lawbaugh.
Good evening, everyone. It's my honor to present the Leatherman Achievement Award to the Giving Foundation for its outstanding contribution and support to the Suprema Senior Center and the older adults that you serve here in Wadsworth. The Giving Place Foundation has become a remarkable force for good across Medina County. In less than 3 years, they have donated an astounding $676,000 to support 47 Medina County nonprofits. Obviously, this is an incredible reflection of both their mission and their impact. They credit this success to their dedicated volunteers and generous donors whose support makes this work possible. The Giving Foundation has been much more than a donor. They have been a true partner. Their generosity has significantly benefited the Wadsworth Older Adults Foundation, the Suprema Senior Center in general, and the Suprema Cafe, and most importantly, the seniors that are served there. Their strategic support has enhanced programming at the Suprema Senior Center in meaningful and creative ways. Through their donations, the center has been able to provide gift cards for the Suprema Cafe that supplement programming while helping reduce food costs for seniors and supporting business for the cafe. Their generosity has helped the center welcome and engage new members, strengthen senior volunteer recognition efforts, encourage participation in the Senior Walking Challenge, and provide meaningful gifts to seniors during the Christmas season. Their compassion for the older adults extends well beyond the senior center. The Giving Place has also supported important community partners such as the Village of St. Edwards, the Hans Foundation, and the Medina County Senior and Adult Services. Founders, Stephanie Fury and Angel Kiefer, drawing on their combined decades of work with a nonprofit hospice, use their exceptional business skills and servant hearts to create the Giving Place, operating as a beloved resale shop in Medina and guided by 5 dedicated board members. They transform donations of clothing, furniture, and home decor into meaningful funding that uplifts their local county and communities. Tonight, we are proud to recognize Stephanie and Angel, and also board committee president Chuck and Hedberg, as they accept this award on behalf of the Giving Foundation. Please join me in congratulating and thanking the Giving Foundation for their extraordinary generosity, vision, and lasting impact on the lives of seniors in Medina County, and in particular, the City of Wadsworth.
Thank you. Well, thank you, Madam Mayor, and thank you all for coming this evening. You know, I was chatting with Jenny. I didn't think I heard it correctly, but when she was speaking about the Suprema Center, I'd said, do they really have indoor snowball fights? And she said, yes, we do. Do you do tattoos? And she goes, yeah, we do tattoos. And I said, and you blare AC/DC? And she did some signal. I don't know what it was, but I'm getting on the waiting list to join the Suprema Center. I'm just a couple short years away, and it sounds like you guys have a blast. So it's a privilege and a pleasure to be here this evening with you. As the mayor mentioned, my name is Chuck Hedberg, and I have the privilege of serving as a board member of the Giving Foundation and the committee chair for our Charity Partners Selection Committee. And on behalf of our president, Stephanie, her partner, sidekick, co-founder, Angel, our board of directors, and most importantly, our amazing volunteers, we are just so incredibly grateful and humbled to receive the Leatherman Achievement Award. Back in June 2023, the Giving Place, we've partnered with and supported over 45 Medina County nonprofit organizations that align with the mission that we established well before the store was open, and that is to make a difference in our community through donations we sell and the charities we serve. We break down our mission into 4 main pillars, if you will: infancy and toddler, childhood and adolescence, adulthood and middle age, and senior years, as well as end-of-life care. And through the generous donations of furniture, household items, clothing, and more, we've provided charitable contributions that this year, by year-end, we will easily exceed over $820,000. On our way, probably by second quarter, to exceeding $1 million in 2027. We'll cue the AC/DC song now. I'd like to share some information of some of the charitable contributions that we have made, specifically in support of our Medina County seniors. Of the 47 organizations that we currently support, all very, very important to our communities, and that align to our 4 pillars that I shared previously, approximately 20% of these organizations we support focus on providing support and services to our valued Medina County seniors. We mentioned Suprema Center, Medina County Senior and Adult Foundation, their Aldi gift card program, the Hans Foundation, a tremendous organization that we give senior wishes, help grant senior wishes for, which is very touching and very heartfelt when you hear of some of the wishes that they have. Very, very basic, but to them it means the world.
The Free Clinic of Medina County, we all know that prescription drug program, prescription drugs in particular, are very, very cost prohibitive, and we are very proud to be able to support them to keep prescription costs down to a minimum for our communities in need. New Bridge Place, Habitat for Humanity, their Aging in Place program, the Medina County Home, and several others that we support and provide resources to. Just focused on the seniors alone, these wonderful organizations, so far we have contributed over $250,000 to their organizations. I think also important to note is the importance of food sustenance and personal care items. Walk down any street in any neighborhood, whether it's an upper class, middle class, lower class neighborhood, the odds, unfortunately, are very, very favorable that you will encounter someone, you will pass someone on the street or chat with somebody that has a food insecurity. It is a real, real crisis in our country, and Medina County, unfortunately, we're not immune from it. So we give very generously to over 9 very specific food programs throughout Medina County, as well as personal care. And contributions to these organizations to date, we've exceeded over $145,000 in providing food and other personal care items to those in need. And I would be remiss tonight, and there's a good number of them here, not to mention our volunteers. I've had the privilege on Mondays when Stephanie, my dear neighbor of 25 plus years, said, "Hey, you're retired, would you like to serve on the board?" I'm like, "Oh, this will be great. I get dinners and all this fun stuff," and now I'm driving around in a van on Mondays with Mark picking up furniture, but it's been fantastic. And I tell you, every Monday when I'm there doing furniture pickups and deliveries, just the excitement and joy that we get from our volunteers, it is such a very fun place to work, and I'm just in awe of our volunteers, their passion, well over 125 volunteers. And as you can imagine, if you've ever visited our resale store, the amount of time, effort, and energy it takes to operate such an endeavor. Stephanie and Angel just do a tremendous job, but if it weren't for our volunteers, this would not happen. We would not be able to give a single penny out to any organization. So their dedication and their support each and every day is just, I'm in awe and I'm humbled by it. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you to all of our volunteers, those here tonight and those that are not here. We are very grateful. You are appreciated, and you each make such a difference in the lives of our Medina County residents. So thank you to the volunteers, many of which are wearing daisy yellow tonight, which is our organization's colors. So on behalf of all of us at the Giving Foundation and the Giving Place, thank you so much for this wonderful award and recognition. And if you haven't visited our store, we're right in Medina. I got to do a plug here. Stephanie's going to throw something at me across the street when I'm on my front porch. But we are located in the Myers Marks Shopping Plaza on North Court Street in Medina. And it's a terrific, terrific store. So we invite you to come on in and browse around, maybe shop for a thing or two, and visit Sandy in our clothing department. I was told if I didn't mention that, I would catch grief on that. So, but it's a wonderful, I almost hate to call it a resale store because it's so incredibly well merchandised. We are just blessed for the donations that we get throughout Medina County. And interesting to note, we pick up furniture from Cuyahoga County, Summit County, and many times when we go, they say, "We understand that you're focused on Medina County, but we heard so many great things about your organization that you were the first people we called to come and pick up our couch or pick up our bedroom furniture and such." So we're very grateful for that. We graciously accept clean, smoke-free furniture, men and women's clothing, accessories, kitchenware and small appliances, as well as other items. So on behalf of Stephanie and Angel, myself, our entire board, and most importantly, the volunteers that we have, that this would not be possible without them. Thank you so very much for this award. We're grateful, we're humbled. God bless you all, and God bless our residents of Medina County.
Thank you.
You had no shadow. I was like, where's he?
At this time, I'd like to bring up Terry Nicholas, treasurer of the Wadsworth Older Adults Foundation. She has a special announcement for us tonight.
I know, they're going, oh, what? First of all, Chuck, you might have been at my house on Monday. Were you driving the truck this Monday morning?
I was riding shotgun with my good friend Mark, so you probably there.
8 o'clock, maroon couch.
Excellent.
Yeah, that was me.
My back remembers that.
Yeah, it was no small feat getting it to the garage, but happy to do it. So today is Hall of Fame Day. It's Earth Day. Guess what? It's also Administrative Professionals Day. And we would like, here at the Wadsworth Older Adults Foundation, to recognize and thank the administrative staff of the Suprema Senior Center. And now they're going, oh no, we have to come up there. Yeah, you do. We just want to thank you for all that you guys do for us. We might be the face of this tonight, but you guys are the backbone of everything that we do. So we would be remiss in not thanking you this evening for all of that. So if, as Ray said, the dream team, stay up, Amy, because you're coming up here. Tammy, Lori, if you could come up here, please, really quickly. We just have a little something to just say thank you for everything. Come on, you don't have to talk. Thank you so much. Thank you. From Woe, thank you so much. You guys help us do everything that we do. So, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, our inductees and, of course, members, let's have a nice big round of applause for a special night of inductees. You know, before I close out the program here tonight, a reminder, because tickets are on sale for the Royal Ball, the Wadsworth Older Adults Foundation's Royal Ball for May 7th. And that's at the Galaxy Restaurant. But tickets are only on sale for this until Friday night. Okay, and I know tickets, and talking to Lori, tickets are still available. The ticket price includes your dinner, choice of prime rib, chicken, marsala, baked cod, veggie, pasta. Reservations you can make at the Suprema Senior Center. You can also look at the flyers. They're out in the lobby. But again, if you've been thinking about it, think quickly and get your tickets, because Friday is the deadline to get your tickets. So I'd like to, before we conclude, I'd also like to extend special thank you to Home Instead for sponsoring our refreshments tonight, to WCTV for filming this evening's ceremony so our community can share these great stories, these successes at Wadsworth High School. Big special thank you to them for hosting our event. On behalf of the Wadsworth Older Adults Foundation, thank you for being here tonight. Please join us now for a celebratory reception, refreshments, and enjoy your evening. Thanks for coming tonight.
You are watching WCTV, Wadsworth Community Television.